and a lot of our celebrities in the crowd here tonight, and a lot of support behind the slow man, Ron Sefor. Both men are knockout fighters. 10 KOs in 16 fights for Edwin Marsh, and 15 in 29 for Ronnie Sefor. The height and weight advantage going the way of Marsh, in particular the weight advantage, some 7 kilos, Neil.
Yeah, and that can make a difference if they start getting clinches, but as we know, clinches aren't a big thing of K1. Once they go into it, they've got to do something and get out quick.
And there we see Warriors captain Monty Beethan. He's right here ringside. Of course, he has a boxing and fighting pedigree himself. His own father, Monty Beetham, a New Zealand champ and an Australasian champ.
Okay, here we go. Round one set for 3-3. Michael Chiavello ringside with Mike Angover, Neil Walker. And it's Ronnie Sefor, black and white, Edwin Marsh, all black. Snappy jab from Marsh early on, both orthodox fighters.
Yeah, I think the very best thing anyone can do for Ronnie at this point is to pressure him early on and to make him hit out.
Left hook, straight right hand through the guard there from Sefor. Still a filling out process in centering. Both men trade leg kicks.
Edwin Marsh is an actual fact, although he looks like he's likely to be a puncher, he's in actual fact a very, very good high kicker.
Nice body shot there from Sefor off the left hand. Edwin Marsh falling short with that straight right and walks into a jab on the gob there from Ronnie Sefor. Inside thigh kick from Sefor.
It's the feeling out period nice and early on that makes the difference, because then they start to feel the power of the other person, and it's how they work that out mentally.
Probing jab, all the overhand right, going for the big kibosh now, Ronnie Sefor. Is he going to get all fired up here in the first round, Sefor? And surely that's what the crowd here at the ASB wants, around about 3,500 to 4,000 on hand.
Worrying signs for Edwin Marsh as he's popping his chin up when Sefor goes to the body. If he does that, he's going to get caught.
Oh, smacking left hand there from Sefor on the high right round kick. Marsh rallies back, Sefor acknowledges that. Good flurry by both men.
Notice the composure of Sefor, the much more experienced fighter. Doesn't panic in there, just keeps on coming at the same pace, keeps on working it out and picking his shots.
Edwin Marsh allowing himself again to be backed against the ropes. Body shots now from Sefor. He's tagged him with a solid right hand that turned the head 90 degrees. Good work here from Sefor, Neil.
Yeah, this is good, and this is the type of fighting that we like to see Ronnie get into, because he's starting to dominate a little bit at this stage of the fight.
He's scoring a couple of clean shots. Maybe he's conserving himself for the later rounds.
Overhand left on that occasion from Sefor. Leg check from Marsh, then goes to the inside lead thigh. Outside thigh again from Sefor. He must have caught him about 10 times. Make that 11 from the slow man.
Yeah, you can see those legs are starting to redding up a little bit as well.
Make it 12 now. A dozen leg kicks to the rear thigh, and they are taking their toll on Edwin Marsh as Ronnie Sefor has a bit of a slip on the Truth logo in centering.
This is what I think he's doing. He's starting to wear down the legs, and one more, he's going to time it right and then go high.
Maybe looking for that big kibosh off the right hand if he can soften him up downstairs. First of all, Ronnie Sefor, very impressive so far. And that one came agonisingly close to clipping the jaw of Eddie Marsh.
Edwin Marsh just starting to look towards the referee a little bit too much, which means his legs are hurting. He's just got to learn to leg check, basically.
Oh, those body shots. Spare ribs, anyone? I think Edwin Marsh has got a couple after those shots. Sefor now going high, just probing with that lead leg round kick.
Still been pretty impressed with Edwin Marsh. For a guy who's had so long out of the ring, he's really putting up a good fight against a much more experienced fighter.
Leading with that jab again, Sefor. He has done incredible damage to the rear thigh, and there he goes again to that rear thigh of Edwin Marsh. It has been Ron Sefor's best weapon of the fight so far, coming across with that wicked diesel pump of a right hand of his. And again, chopping away to the rear thigh, and Edwin Marsh is feeling it. He is going to be a very sore boy walking around the Heritage tomorrow, Mike.
Very, very sore indeed, but I am impressed. He's showing a lot of spirit and fighting back against the bigger puncher and the bigger leg kicker. And there we see it, a good example. Ronnie Sefor cannot afford to relax against this guy.
There we go. Edwin's starting to buckle now from the pain from those kicks.
Ooh, I can feel those shots from Ronnie Sefor, and now Sefor pulling out the heavy artillery. Ronnie Sefor, more kick than a can-can dancer in centre ring. Edwin Marsh just snaking out of the way of trouble.
Watch for the head kick. Watch for the left leg head kick from Ronnie Sefor. One thing you've got to remember is if Ronnie Sefor wins this fight, he has to go on and fight twice more if he makes the finals. Lovely left hook from Sepho, catching it.
Oh, they make him tough on the East Coast over in Hastings, that's for sure.
Edwin Marsh on Rubber Leg Street. Final seconds of this round. The slow man, Ronnie Sepho. Snappy left hook there from Sepho, in control of this fight. Edwin Marsh tries to fire a right hand off the rope and stamp himself in centre ring, but Sepho immediately forces him back. 1-2 upstairs from Sepho. Rib shot off the lead leg. Only a few seconds remaining now, and it is all one-way traffic to Ronnie Sepho. We go to the towels, and Neil, I don't think I'm presuming too much to say Ronnie Sepho's going to move through to the semi-final.
Yeah, I expect Ronnie dominated that fight. He dominated it pretty well. But, you know, this Edwin Marsh is one tough cookie. You've got to give that to him because the hits that Ronnie was throwing out, the kicks as well as the punches were pretty solid.
Well, let's have a look how it went down in the third and final round, Mike.
You can see Sepho really worrying him down low with that leg kick. Lovely, lovely left hook.
Ronnie Sepho, the aggressor, and there was that beautiful shin to neck from the Sly Man.
Yeah, I think it was just a little off angle there. If it just was even slightly more to his left, it might have caught him with a whole bunch of power that might have just said goodnight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Your winner, in the red corner, Ronnie Sepho.
Well, there you have it, folks. Ronnie Sepho is through, and he will face the winner of Jason Suddy and Big Kerry Corena.